stop the sun from shining.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me today with the Savvy Sagittarius February Horoscope for 2022. Well, there's a bit happening this month. Mercury has been retrograde and it's going direct on the 3rd of the month. There's a lot happening in your second house of finances and possessions, and Mercury's there, so there could be a lot of chit-chat or communications about how you spend your money. There's also things happening in your fourth house of home and family, so perhaps with all of this, there's something that you want to buy to beautify your home or something you want to buy for your family, okay? The other interesting thing that's happening is that some of us don't get a new moon this month, and that is because last month in January, on January 31st, there was a second new moon, which is known as a black moon. January is a long month, but February is a short month, and so for some people, if you're west of a place called Lafayette, Indiana in the US, and you live in the US and you're west there, or you're west of that imaginary line that you could draw from Canada through the US to Mexico and down through South America, anything west of that line will not get a new moon. But if you're on the east side, which is like New York side of those continents, if you're in the UK or Australia or New Zealand, then we get our new moon on the 1st of February. Okay, so I'll talk more about this in a moment. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell right now. Now, I'm going to draw some tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you. We'll have a look at your horoscope in depth, and then I'll do a psychic channeling, so stick around for that at the end. Alrighty, let's go to the board and see what is happening, and we're going to do the cards first. Okay, so first card for the first half of the month. Let's see what comes out. Savvy Sag. Alright, closing my eyes now. What do I see for Sagittarius in February? A watch, a pocket watch. Somebody's like an old grandfather's just pulled out a pocket watch in front of me. Very similar to Scorpio. Watch your time management, because it could be something with time just sort of flitting really fast. So it suggests there's a lot happening this month, and you could be really busy, and perhaps there's things that escape your attention. Okay, that's the first thing. The other thing, there's some sort of connection here with family, and it's here in your astrology, but I'm also picking that up psychically. It's something to do with mothers, nurturing other people, and a sense of family and family gatherings around Scorpio. Okay, so the card that comes up is the Ten of Cups, and this is like the archetypal mother figure. Okay, so this is about nurturing. It's also the world of the child. See this little rocking horse down here, and the sense of home and hearth, comfort food if you like, and looking after other people. Okay, so that's fabulous. It's great for children as well, great for getting pregnant if you wish to. Let's have a look now for the second card. Alright, we'll go with that one. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for Sagittarius in February 2022? And I'm seeing a kettle of water. It's like making cups of tea, cups of coffee. Again, it's about nurturing other people. It's not as full on as perhaps this first card, where there could actually be family gatherings, but maybe it's more about having a chit chat with a friend who has a problem and trying to help that family member or that friend sort their problem out. And there is a lot going on here in your third house of communications. The card that comes up is the World card. This is fabulous for manifesting your heart's desires and making yourself comfortable if that's what you wish to do. You'll notice she has a foot here on the planet, so grounded in practical reality is something very wholesome about sitting down, having a cup of tea or coffee with a friend, or, you know, somebody, and just listening to what they have to say. But this is like a very high vibration, lifting your vibration. There's an angel here supporting the lift in vibration. This is gold, so this gold fabric is like saying that you're lifting your vibration to a very high energy. There's also an eagle over here that denotes like freedom and liberation, and feeling like, even though there might be a lot of problems going on in the world, or, you know, things going on in the background, that you can step out of that and go to a much higher level. Okay, so that's fabulous. All right, there, your 2 cards. I'm just going to make this a bit bigger so you can see, because there is so much happening. Okay, the World card and the 10 of Cups I'll just put on the side there. A lot happening in the lower part of the chart. This is actually the Northern Hemisphere, but this means that you need time and solitude alone, you know, because there's a lot of energy underneath that's brewing and stirring around. Mercury retrograde going direct on the 3rd in your 2nd house of finances, possessions, and the things that you value. And you'll notice that it's right. It will be at some point conjunct Venus. So Venus is all about your money, as well as your relationships and beauty. And so there could be some item that you want to buy, a beautiful item, and especially with so much going on over here, and the new moon in your 4th house of home and family. So yeah, like I said before, you could buy something for your home or something for your family. And your ruler Jupiter is going to be conjunct your IC at some point. So IC is all about the roots of a situation, the family roots, the ancestral energies, the memories from the past. And the 2 of these together, Jupiter and your IC, conjuncting your IC, then there could be something coming up from the past around spirituality, creativity, and imagination. Okay, but this is going to give you a real boost. And it's like your ancestors will be supporting you. So it's a very family-oriented time this month for you, more so than usual. Okay, so let's have a look at your horoscope in depth now. The 30th of January to the 9th of February sees Mercury retrograde conjuncting Mercury until the 3rd anyway. But after that, you're likely to be more alert, mentally sharp and clear. There's a lot going on in your mind. You've got a lot of new ideas and concepts. You're likely to be intellectually quite curious, and it's a great time to make plans and strategies. The 31st or the 1st, depending on your location, the new moon is in your 4th house of home and family, bringing a new beginning in these areas. It gives you a strong desire for comfort, security and privacy, this card here. And spending quality time at home with your family or by yourself is satisfying. It's a time of going within to replenish yourself in order to meet the challenges and stresses of, you know, your normal day-to-day life. Domestic and family matters are emphasised. The 1st to the 4th of the month, Mars sextiles your ruler Jupiter, and doors open now. I think I saw a door at the start. Yes, that's right, with people coming out of the door. So this is new opportunities for personal and professional growth. Any action that you want to take at the moment is likely to be quite positive in the end. Partnerships and joining with other people for mutual benefit is favoured. You're likely to have more energy than usual, and it's a great time for exercise, athletics and team sports. 2nd of February to the 9th of February, Mars trines your MC. You can make your influence felt at this time. You can advance your career or other important long-range goals. Independent action, self-reliance, or taking on more of a leadership position are favoured now. Spirit is giving you the green light to go ahead. 9th of February to the 12th, Mercury conjuncts Pluto. A lot of star signs have this month, and basically it's about prodding and probing and getting to the core of the matter. You don't, you're not really interested in the superficial at the moment. You want to get right to the guts of the issue, whatever it is. Mysteries, unsolved riddles, topics that people normally avoid. That's what you'll probably be interested in. Just watch when you're speaking that you're not overly insistent or even fanatical about your point of view. 13th of February to the 9th of March, Mercury moves into the house of communications here. This is communications, your local area, study, and Mercury is often about study and communication. So you're getting like a double lot. So you could be feeling quite mentally restless. You really want to sort of think about something that is exciting. Maybe you're thinking about studying or researching something. You could flit from one activity to another, chatting and socialising. You might be looking at frequent outings, but probably short excursions in your local area. It is a great time to take a field trip to travel for business purposes. 11th of February to the 19th, Jupiter, your ruler, opposition your MC. Okay, across here, I should have put a red line there. Okay, this you've got to balance what your vocation or what your career is, your heart's desires around career versus your family. Sometimes there could be not enough time in the day to do everything, and so you've got to find the balance between these two. But your family and your domestic life are likely to take a fortunate turn. It could be a new home improvement, or even a new home is a possibility. A family member may improve in health or receive some sort of advancement in their career, and there could be some sort of important recognition that brings happiness to the whole family. It's like, if it's not your actual family, it's people like family. So it could be like very close friends as well. And there's feelings of closeness with good friends. You feel supported, and, they want to help you basically, and you can feel it. It's a great time of positivity, inner growth and fulfillment. And if there are any issues with other people, especially family members, then you can find a resolution and heal the problem now. 12th of February to the 20th of February, Jupiter, your ruler, sextiles Uranus. This is very positive. You're likely to be quite strongly affected by this. It's very progressive, and there's a lot of change here, and it's quite positive, yeah. There could be family get-togethers, parties. You feel more enthusiastic than usual. There's some positive energy around co-workers and other businesses. And if you sign any contracts or agreements now, the end result's likely to be quite fortunate. The only thing is, with all of this progressive change around you, if people want to be sort of wedded to the status quo, they don't like change, they're not going to be happy, but you'll be happy. That's the main thing. So you could also participate in some sort of social group, which is looking at social change. And there's not much resistance to changing. It could be something in your local area, and there's considerable interest from the public. The 16th of February sees a full moon in your 10th house up here. This is all about your vocation, what makes your heart sing. It's also your reputation. This is with a full moon there's some sort of concerns about these issues, or something gets something gets stirred up. Whatever you tend to do is quite likely to be quite public and more available for the world to see. So do watch on social media that you don't overshare. But the personal side of you is shown more than ever. And if you're working, that will be at work. 13th of February to the 22nd of February, Jupiter, your ruler, sextiles Venus. This is fabulous for friendships, and you're likely to share your feelings and interests openly and honestly with other people. You can be more candid than usual. The reverse is also true. You are more willing and ready to receive suggestions from other people. If there's someone that you have issues with, or the relationship is not comfortable, or maybe there's some problem in communicating with, this is an excellent time to sort things out. If there's a wall between you, it could come tumbling down now. And even your relationships with the people that you care about or care about you, even if they're already good, they're going to get even more positive under this influence. There's more appreciation, more love and respect. Business dealings and professional associations are also benefited, and there's a harmonious atmosphere that fosters good understanding between members. Contracts that are signed are likely to work out very successfully for all parties. 17th of February to the 20th of March, Sun in your 4th house here brings your domestic affairs, family relationships, and also your home. It brings it into focus, and you're paying these areas of your life a lot of attention now. See what you can do to build trust in your family and a strong foundation within yourself, so regardless of what you meet in the outside world, you have a secure place to return to. It's a great time to meditate and reflect on what's going on around the home or with your family. And it's a good time to give your home extra attention, whether that be in renovations or also just in general maintenance. 21st of February to the 24th of February, Venus sextiles Neptune. This is fabulous because you're more receptive to beauty. You want to be surrounded by harmony and kindness. You could feel gentle and tender towards other people, and you may want to be of service in some way to them, and they'll reciprocate. So any efforts that you make to help other people will make you feel quite happy now. And 26th of February to the 1st of March, Venus conjuncts Mercury. This is great because you could use charm and humour to get your point across. You're likely to be more friendly than usual. You make a very favourable impression. And any creative or artistic leanings that you have could be heightened now. Could be an interest in poetry, literature, culture, and it's a time of just having fun and enjoying yourself. It's probably not the best time for serious matters, because you simply want to relax and think of lighter topics. Alrighty. Excuse me, coughing. All right, so now what I'm going to do is just close my eyes, Savvy Sagittarius. Oh, I seem to be stuck there. Let's go back to the board. I'll make it on Zoom board and close my eyes and see what I can see for you for February. Okay. Sagittarius, I get two colours, blue and green. A green is always about growth and opportunity. It's quite a bright green. It's quite verdant and bright. And blue is your throat chakra. So that's about expressing yourself, okay? So these opportunities are coming up and you'll be able to express yourself in a very bright way, okay? And there's a lot of clarity around this as well. If you play piano or organ, because that's what I'm seeing at the moment, it might be time to go back to that. Maybe you've given it up for one reason or another. See if you can investigate going back and starting again. And the same with baking. If you bake like cakes or bread in particular, and you haven't done that for a while, go back and make some bread, because I see that, and it would be great for, to sit down with your family and have some freshly made bread with butter and jam and cream even. And I'll be over there in 5 minutes if you do that. All right, what else do I see? Yeah, I'm seeing family get-togethers, particularly outside if you're in a suitable climate. So Australia or New Zealand, there could be more outside gatherings with friends and family. And even though it's hot some days, other days it's not too bad. So it feels like barbecue weather to me. Okay, socialising. Oh, okay. I'm seeing a family here playing, what's that called? Where the chairs, musical chairs. musical chairs and somebody misses out and you don't get a chair, then you're out of the game. But it also has another meaning, and that means you swap roles or you swap positions. Playing musical chairs means that it could be to do with your job, you're swapping roles or positions, or in your family you're swapping something around, and you're doing what another family member normally does. Okay. There's a window here in front of me. That means a window of opportunity, so it can only happen at a certain time. It's not like open-ended. There's a time where it's best to function, and at some other time it wouldn't work so well. So I see a window opening up, a window of opportunity, and they are saying, I hear the word work. It's about harvesting the work that you've already put in, and harvesting what you've already done, and enjoying the harvest. So this does mean, again, some sort of family get-together, or a get-together with people where you're socialising and enjoying the harvest of, because you've been working. I see two people kissing here. That indicates there's some sort of completion of a cycle, coming together, integrating the energy. When you integrate that energy, then you become more powerful in yourself. So that's fabulous. I also get the word engagement. So that also means integrating the energy and becoming more powerful, coming together. Whatever that person represents, if there's somebody that you've been sort of sweet on, or, watching from afar perhaps, that whatever they represent, that energy is coming more into your life. Not necessarily that person as such, although could be they're coming into your life, but that energy is coming more into your life. Okay, so that's it, everyone. I hope it's useful for you. Please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell if you're new. And I'd just like to wish you a very happy month, and have a comfortable month, because you will. Okay, thanks again, and all the best. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.